um, in addressing the fundamental violation, the fundamental human rights violation of infant circumcision, intactivists have come up with several terms, um, including genital integrity and genital autonomy, even bodily integrity and bodily autonomy. But we'll really stick to genital integrity, genital autonomy. When I talk about the fundamental human rights violation of circumcision, I typically always use the word forced amputation because it has overtones. You can connect it to female genital mutilation, although nobody likes that. Everybody gets angry when you do that. But you can link it to other things. You can link it to ISIS forced limb amputations. You can link it back to Amazonian tribes amputating the fingertips of young girls and women during the mourning ceremonies at the funerals of the tribal elders. You can link it back to anything, and there'll be a very visceral. There's a visceral component to that. Forced amputation, and then the way I phrase it is infant circumcision is a fundamental human rights violation of forced amputation, which violates the human rights principle of physical integrity. And then that's the physical integrity. Physical integrity is the word I use. It is a well-established concept. Unlike genital autonomy, physical integrity is a well-established concept and wording within ethics and within human rights, within medical ethics as well. And you can describe how it's a violation of medical ethics, which it is. Again, a complete rundown on how it violates medical ethics is another video. We'll do that one too. But physical integrity is a concept within human rights. It's a concept within medical ethics. Medical ethics may word it slightly differently. They may actually use the word autonomy, physical autonomy or bodily autonomy. They may actually use that wording. What I'm really getting at is that genital autonomy is perceived, I have a feeling, is perceived by the outsider as being sort of a provincial word that the implication is sort of we made it up as sort of a purpose-built thing for attacking circumcision, which may or may not be the case. I actually don't know if genital autonomy, genital integrity were ever used in the context of the female genital mutilation debate. They should have, but then again, human rights are not sex-specific. They have to be generalized, regardless of the sex. But that messaging is important. Words are everything, and we have to get the wording right. I am a person that I really like taking back the terms of the debate. I like making up our own words, and I think there's an element of power. There's an element of seizing power, or taking the power back, or seizing power when you're able to, elbow your way into the discourse and start defining your own language to convey the message. That's a powerful thing. So you might think of me as somewhat of a hypocrite when I try to not use genital integrity as much, or genital autonomy, or this. Use physical integrity, because it's fundamental. It can't really be debated. Anybody in the know of human rights or medical ethics is going to understand that that is a fundamental principle, and the people that aren't in the know, it can be explained to them, and the people that are in the know are going to know that you're correct, and they're not going to have an argument against you. So just a subtle thing. I'm big on that. I'm big on messaging, big on words. So tell me what you think.